Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Kuat Transfer 2-bike rack here on our 2015 Nissan Rogue. Now this is going to be in one of two versions. We have the 1.25/2-inch version today. That's the type of hitch that it'll work with, so it has an adapter in there. But there's also going to be one that's strictly for 2-inch hitches. The reason I say that is they're both going to be the exact same, aside from this one having a 40-pound weight capacity and the 2-inch version having a 60-pound weight capacity. On our Rogue today, we have a 2-inch hitch, so I would personally have gone with that strictly 2-inch version just because you're going to get that better weight capacity. But if you have an 1.25 hitch or you're swapping between two vehicles where one's 2-inch and one's 1.25, maybe go with this version. Otherwise, though, they're going to be the exact same. We're going to get a great platform-style bike rack that's holding the bike primarily by the front tire here. And the reason that's nice is because we have zero frame contact. So whether you have a carbon frame bike, an alternative frame bike, this is going to work really well because you're not relying on frame contact for your attachment point. We've got the hook up here and then the secondary strap at the back right here holding down the back wheel. It's going to give us a good strong hold on a bike right here. And as with many platform style bike racks, we are able to tilt it away with the bikes loaded. So I'm just going to move this arm up for a handhold and to easily get to the foot pedal here. That's going to be the way you operate the tilting. So I'm just going to push down on that with my foot, let it down, and it's going to rest here on the stopper. Now on your Rogue today, and with this bike we have loaded, there is a small potential clearance issue, as you can see right here, but we do get a little bit of flex with the bike and the bike rack there, so it just gets us the extra little clearance that we need. You can see how close that is. But it's close enough to at least get access. So if you do forget to load something up in your car, or you end up needing something out of the back and you're maybe out at a gas station, you don't have to totally unload the bike rack just to get back here, and that's really nice. Go ahead and close this down here and push the bike rack back up into place. You'll hear a nice click, letting us know that it's locked in and we're good to go. I'm actually going to leave this arm out while I unload the bike here, because that's another really nice thing about the Transfer is that U-shaped design. So I will remove the ratcheting strap here at the back wheel, hold on to the bike, press this thumb button here on the hook, and push up and out, releasing the bike. And the U-shaped design lets me step up right to the bike. I'm not trying to reach over the whole platform-style bike rack. I can just walk right up to it, get close to my body, lift, and walk back. So if you are maximizing the weight capacity on your bike rack, 40 pounds on this one or 60 pounds on the other one, and you have a heavier bike, it's going to be really nice. It's going to make loading and unloading a whole heck of a lot easier. And I really like that. I'm going to go ahead and put everything back into place here with these straps. I will check out the cradles here with you for a second too. You can see on this front tire cradle we've got a groove for our smaller road bike tire, a middle one for our mountain bike tire, and a much larger groove here for our fat bike tire. So it's really nice that you've got that option to load up those different bikes. And at the back cradle here, that does pivot to accommodate different wheelbases. So that's really easy to use. I do like to tilt those cradles forward and tuck in those wheel hooks behind there. Just gives me a little bit more peace of mind whenever I'm not using them, knowing that they're tucked in and nice and safe. With it like that, let's go ahead and get some measurements. The first one we're going to do here is ground clearance. Now at the back end here, we're going to have 19 inches of ground clearance from the ground to the bottom edge here. I think that's going to be more than enough on our Rogue here. We've got a nice rise in the shank there. I don't think we're going to have any issues with bottoming out. The other thing I want to point out here is how far it sticks out from the back of your vehicle. So from the bumper of our Rogue to the furthest out point, we're sitting right at 32 inches. So again, that's not too bad, but we can fold it up against our vehicle. I'll just go ahead and press that lever, pull up, and it will lock in upright. Checking out that measurement again, we can see that we're sitting at about 11.5 inches to the end of the foot pedal right here. So that's cutting down on that length that we're adding quite a bit. That's really nice for saving space in our garage if we want to leave the bike rack attached, or maybe in a parking space. Now the closest point to the bumper probably be the back cradle here, and you've got about 3 inches of space there. So that's plenty of room. There's not a whole lot of shake and play in this rack, even at this hinging point right here. So we shouldn't have any issues with contact on our Rogue. Now down here by the hitch, we can see how it attaches. Again, this one is the one that will work with an 1 1/4 or a 2-inch hitch, so we can see that adapter sleeve in there right now. Got a standard pin and clip right there. And at the back, we've got our spot for our anti-rattle. You're going to tighten that down with a proprietary tool. I would maybe recommend looking into a locking pin as well, just for that extra security, but no one's going to be able to loosen it up and pull it out of the hitch without that proprietary tool. So just make sure you have that on you so you can actually do that too. Otherwise, I think the transfer is going to be a pretty solid bike rack. I really like it on the back of this Rogue here today. I think it fits really well, and I think it's going to work really well for you too. Again, my name's Aiden here at eTrailer. Thank you for watching.